Well, good morning. I'm glad to see so many of you made it in this morning. Well, I am thrilled to be here with all of you. I'm excited to be back at the best auto show in the world, the beating heart of Detroit and the American auto industry. So I've been here many times, and this is my last show as governor. I will return as a visitor, but you won't have me to kick around next year. So while I have the mic, I want to say a few things. And, when I spoke here a year ago, less than a week before the presidential inauguration last year, and since then, both the American and global economy have been rocked by change. Costs are up. Uncertainty is everywhere. America stands more alone than she has in decades. And perhaps no industry has seen more change and been more impacted than our auto industry. Now, there have been a lot of challenges. The ebb and flow of the shift to electric, supply chain constraints, tech integration and autonomous vehicles, workforce issues, and not to mention tariffs, which have taken a terrible toll. Manufacturing in America has contracted for 9 straight months, leading to job losses and production cuts. Every industry that relies on a skilled, hands-on workforce is facing shortages. This will only get worse without a serious shift in national policy. We need a change. Now, tariffs have their place, but they will not magically restore American manufacturing. In fact, without a clear strategy, they hurt us more than our adversaries. We need a strategic national trade policy that encourages competition, fosters innovation, creates jobs, and lowers costs. And all businesses, including the auto industry, need stability with predictable policies and regulations. So in spite of all of these big challenges, we've had some big wins too. Michigan made 2 million cars last year, 1/5 of the U.S. total. Stellantis announced investments in Warren Truck Assembly and the Detroit Assembly Complex, Jefferson, to create and protect thousands of good-paying local union jobs, building the next generation of trucks and SUVs. The Auburn Hills Tech Center is buzzing with life again. GM is increasing production of their gas-powered full-size SUVs and light-duty trucks at the Orion Assembly. Ford continues to move forward with their Blue Oval plant in Marshall, and this year they'll also launch 12 Ford Future Builders Labs in Detroit and Battle Creek schools, connecting thousands of local students with exciting careers in engineering, tech, and the trades. We've won several new projects up and down the supply chain too, including Geotab in Madison Heights, Laser Glow in Sterling Heights, and Magna International in Highland Park. Now this past year I signed another bipartisan budget and a long-term solution to fix the damn state and local roads. I don't know, I love that sound. It's a little hard to compete with, but I'm loving it. Last year at the auto show, I pledged that we were going to bring Republicans and Democrats together on the roads, and we got it done. And 2025 tested us, but we still are who we are. We are #1 for auto manufacturing, R&D, and workforce. We are #1 for battery and EV investment. We are #4 for regional workforce development. We are top 10 for clean energy jobs and top 10 for doing business for the 3rd year in a row. In 2026, Michigan will stay focused on setting our auto industry up for success. So to do that, we have to look at what we're up against. And we have to be very clear-eyed about this. In a word, we're up against China. China's ultimate goal is complete vertical integration. From extracting metal and minerals out of the ground to handing customers the keys, China wants to dominate every part of auto manufacturing, and they are making major headway. China today mines or processes most of the metal, ore, and rare earth materials needed to build cars. They make 3 times as many cars as we do. 3 times. In 2025, they exported 6.8 million vehicles, up from just 1 million in 2020. That is a 7-fold increase in 5 years. Since 2009, their government has directly invested more than $230 billion into electric vehicles and batteries. They've captured so much market share almost everywhere, except for the United States and Canada. Amidst rising competition, it's tempting to see the future as zero-sum, like a philosophy where I win only if you lose. But that could lead someone to believe in a magical power of tariffs. But as we've seen over this past year, they don't work alone. Nothing does. We have to meet these challenges. But how? We can't just copy China's top-down, go-it-alone approach. Instead, we need to double down on our strengths: innovation and collaboration. So first, innovation. We've been good at this for a long time. The assembly line was conceptualized here in Michigan to make more cars faster, but countless other industries benefited from that. They adopted it for themselves. And that's the beauty of a great idea. You can make it your own. Interchangeable parts, lightweight plastics and polymers, and just-in-time supply chain. These are the ideas that started in the auto industry, but were adapted to improve all of manufacturing. You know, Michigan is still home to some of the most exciting automotive research happening anywhere on the globe. We still have the highest density of engineering talent in any state in the country. We still have the best and largest network of small and medium-sized auto suppliers. We often talk about diversifying our economy away from the auto industry. But the secret is to use our auto industry as a launch pad for innovation. To help us, the state's Community and Worker Economic Transition Office will be releasing Michigan's first ever economic transition strategy later today here at the Auto Show. Now, their plan will help auto suppliers continue to be strong partners for OEMs and offer them a path to participate in emerging supply chains for clean energy, defense, aerospace, and chips. We must keep incentivizing R&D because it leads to innovation. Over the past century, federally funded R&D created the internet, touchscreens, GPS, LEDs, MRIs, microchips, mRNA, vaccines, and so much more. Instead of building on that incredible record right now, though, the folks in DC have made deep, devastating cuts to R&D. Meanwhile, China has been ramping up. They now spend more on R&D than the US for the first time ever. In Michigan, at the state level, we still believe in science and technology. We established a bipartisan R&D tax credit. We work with our universities on cutting-edge initiatives, the facility for rare isotope beams at MSU, and an upcoming supercomputer thanks to a partnership between University of Michigan and Los Alamos National Laboratory as 2 prime examples. And you know what? I want to share some news while we are all here. Backstage, just before I came out to speak, I signed an executive directive to help us explore geologic hydrogens as a new source of clean, reliable energy in Michigan. Now this directive, it's exciting. This directive could make us a national leader in this space. We're already seeing a lot of interest in Michigan because we have more potential reserves under our feet than any and every other state. If our hydrogen reserves are proven safe and viable, they could lead to massive economic boom, creating jobs, lowering costs, and reducing our reliance on foreign fuel. With this directive, we can pioneer the future of energy and grow the Michigan economy. Moving on, let's talk a little bit about collaboration. Our auto industry relies on a web of strategic alliances that span North America and the globe. Every Michigan-made car you see on the road, even the one you drove in today, is a miracle of teamwork. Now, this system only works if and when we are a good partner to our allies. When we fight our neighbors, however, China wins. We must not turn our backs on each other. Not now, not ever. Last year, I shared this message at a gathering of industry leaders and policymakers when I was in Canada. It resonated, to put it lightly. I also went to the White House several times last year, where every time I sat with the president, I reminded him that when we say no to Canada, we're saying yes to China. This summer, the U.S. will have a formal chance to renew USMCA. President Trump's trade agreement that protects American workers and increases our strategic collaboration with Canada and Mexico. We cannot and we should not, as some have said, we cannot and should not abandon it. Instead, we should be building on the best parts of it and make it even better. The USMCA has some of the strictest auto rules of any free trade agreement in the world. It raised wages for workers in all 3 countries and guaranteed that more parts were made here in the United States. Is it perfect? No. But without our allies, we don't stand a chance. A fully assembled vehicle requires nearly 30,000 parts. Producing all of them in the United States is impractical and, in many cases, not possible. There are 0 vehicles on the road, 0, made with 100% U.S. parts today. Collaboration is a strength, not a weakness. We must not let the current strategy continue. We've got to work together to keep assembly in Michigan as much as possible to protect good-paying union jobs. Let's live, Let's live by the unofficial motto of the United States Marine Corps: no better friend, no worse enemy. If you're willing to play fair, pay your workers well, and invest in America, we've got your back. But if you're going to steal technology, ignore worker protections or environmental standards, and use government funding to clear out competition, we're going to take you on. The American auto industry of 2025, let alone 2050, can't exist on an island. To compete against our adversaries, we have to collaborate with our friends. To set ourselves up for success, here's what we have to do to get this done this year. First, the legislature has got to get their job done on time this year, and that means they got to get the state budget done and over to my desk by June 30th this year. With so much uncertainty in the world, we owe it to local governments, schools, and business leaders to enact a transparent, timely budget. I'm confident we can get it done. Next, got to talk about our workforce. We need more skilled workers to fill good-paying, in-demand auto jobs, from mechanics to technicians to programmers to engineers. We already have several programs to help people get skills, and they're working. Going Pro, which helps employers train and retain their employees. The Community College Guarantee, which gives every high school graduate the chance to earn a tuition-free associate's degree. The bipartisan program I want to draw our attention to now, however, is the Michigan Reconnect. This offers all Michigan residents over 25 and up, the chance to earn an associate's degree or skills certificate tuition-free. Now, I ran on this back in 2018, and I was thrilled we got it done in my first year. But since then, we've expanded it, all with bipartisan support. And more than 200,000 Michiganders have signed up. Now, they might be changing careers, looking to make more money, or pursuing a lifelong dream. But no matter their reason, I'm really proud of every Reconnector for betting on themselves. In 2026, we can make Reconnect even better. This morning, I'm calling on the legislature to permanently expand Reconnect to every Michigander 21 years old and up. Senator Sarah Anthony already has the bill to get this done. If and when passed, you can bet I'm going to sign it. And together we can give every young person the same chance to learn something new and make more money. At the same time, we'll be building a stronger talent pipeline for the auto industry, for all industries, really. And finally, let's talk about two forces I mentioned earlier, innovation and collaboration. As governor, I'm going to stay focused on the fundamentals: affordable housing, great schools, safe roads, strong communities, and good-paying jobs. When we deliver on these kitchen table issues, we make greater innovation and collaboration possible. And that's why we've streamlined permitting and cut red tape so entrepreneurs can push boundaries and build things faster. That man accidentally leaned on a car over there. This year, let's continue finding common sense ways to reduce paperwork and speed up the time to market for new ideas. Crucially, we've also made record investments in housing, transit, and placemaking. This year, let's keep building up our cities and towns, making them more affordable and attractive to talent. As I close, thank you. I think that's how cars applaud. That's what we're going with. As I close, I want all of us to approach every challenge we face with a simple question. Do we want to win together or risk losing going it alone? We cannot shy away from the hard work it takes to compromise and get stuff done. It will always be easier to retreat and sit in a silo. But staying and figuring out how to win together is the smarter, harder choice. I encourage all of us to make that choice every single day. This year, as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary, let's remember that in our nation's defining moments, Americans chose to come together to do hard things. We're stronger today not because of our ability to change, but because of our willingness to embrace change and work for a better future. That is the story of Detroit, of Michigan, and of the United States. That's who we are. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's have a productive 2026 together. Thank you.